As we all know, Twin River Bally maintains a monopoly on the management of in-person casino gaming in Rhode Island. As such, they are the hiring agent for employees at state-owned facilities, Twin River and Twin River Tiverton. These casinos represent one of the top revenue sources for the state. I've had an opportunity to discuss working conditions at each casino, both in person as well as virtually. I've visited the casinos. A one-hour interview with a current employee can be found on our site at Facebook, the Coalition Radio. To wit, casino chips are freely exchanged between casino patrons and employees, ungloved, at will, uncleaned, throughout the entire day. Used Kentucky Fried Chicken wipes from a closed KFC, incredibly enough, have been used as sanitary wipes. The availability of drinking water for employees is extremely limited. Despite the presence of plexiglass borders, social distancing is at best uneven. The halls of Twin River often resemble a busy shopping mall to this day. Employees allege that little or no information is shared about in-house COVID cases to employees or to the public, that in fact the restaurant opening was delayed due to a non-reported COVID situation. Critically, casino dealers, despite assurances to the contrary, have been informed that they will no longer be eligible for health insurance, even for those who meet the previously announced 30-hour week. Yes, there is a point. These dealers are paid a sub-minimum wage and rely largely on tips. This despite the acquisition mode Twin River is in. Here's the question. At this moment, the state of Rhode Island is asking casino employees to work in unsafe, unsanitary conditions without health care insurance. There's an element of hypocrisy here, as privately owned businesses must adhere to far more rigid rules, including penalties for health insurance. What will the administration do to protect casino workers?
So I'm not aware of Twin River or Bally's, as it's now known, being exempt from any employment regulations, and neither are they exempt from any COVID regulations. If there are allegations of violations of COVID safety protocols, then the Department of Business Regulations will inspect. And if employees feel like they're being treated improperly, then they have recourse like any other employees in Rhode Island. Having said that, they've been good partners. As far as we know, they have not been a vector of spread, and we appreciate their cooperation and collaboration to operate at a limited capacity in a safe manner that has been allowed to operate and actually continue to provide employment opportunities for quite a few Rhode Islanders.
What type of measures and how often are they being inspected, say, relative to the level of inspections at privately owned organizations?
I'd have to get back to you on the frequency of the inspections, but they are not exempt from, nor are they held to a different standard than we hold any other operating businesses along the existing COVID protocols.
Can we expect some type of intervention, since it is a state-owned facility, a state-owned business? This company, Twin River, is acting as a management agent, all right, on behalf of employees there to achieve some level of safety, and/or, as you know, as the state promulgated this week, in the absence of health insurance, there will be fines.
You can expect them to be held accountable and held to the same standard that every other business is being held to, and that if they're in fact not meeting the protocols that are required by the Department of Business Regulations, the Department of Health, then they'll be given an opportunity to correct those violations, just like any other business. But again, I have no knowledge of or evidence that they're in fact violating those provisions or protocols.